I wanted to try something different. I often talk about the importance of living a healthy life, and a big part of it has to do with what we eat. And myself, I have over the years learned how to improve my diet. I've always had a Mediterranean diet because I was born in Portugal. So the Mediterranean diet has always been what I've been used to. But over the years, I've learned to improve on that because not everything about the Mediterranean diet is good. I've always been taught that we need to have protein as the most important part of the dish, whilst now I tend to do a more plant-based diet. So the biggest portion on my dish will be green and vegetables. But I have a very sweet tooth. I love sweet things. My family has always baked. I've always been through parties and we love baking and cooking in our home. Hi, Ariana. So today I thought about trying something different, and I want to do a dessert that is tasty but it's healthy. So when we're talking about something that is tasty but healthy, we need to think about what we usually add to our desserts. And what adds sweetness to a dessert is usually the refined sugar. But refined sugar isn't very healthy. So today I'm going to try adding maple syrup, which is very natural. Or you can try honey as well. And so we're going to try something really good that is going on the freezer for 3 hours afterwards. So let's see how it goes. And what we need is some natural yogurt. And we need some summer fruits that can be frozen. And I have some blueberries here that are also not frozen. And some maple syrup. So it's really 3 ingredients. It should be very, very easy. And hopefully it will be very, very tasty as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to, oh, by the way, I'm using these forms here. So this is not plastic. I know when we're talking about fertility, we usually say that we should avoid plastic. This here is silicone. So silicone has no BPA. When we use plastic, and most plastics these days, they have the label BPA free, but bear in mind that manufacturers can add other things to the plastic that are not BPA but are still harmful for your fertility and for your overall health. But if we use silicone is really good because it survives. It survives very high temperatures and very low temperatures. It doesn't have any of those chemicals, so you can totally use silicone for baking. Anyway, so let's try. We have here the yogurt, and what we're going to do, we're going to put a bit of yogurt in each hole. Hopefully this will be good. Today I received the groceries delivery at home, and I had so many new things to try for these healthy desserts that I want to do, and Frank was a bit skeptical, so fingers crossed he will like this, otherwise he might not be willing to try all the other ones that I want to try within the next few days. But again, this is very healthy, so just natural yogurt. I like natural yogurt. I usually don't add any sugar or anything, but if you want that bit of sweetness, today we're going to use maple syrup. So you can also use honey. Honey is really good. Between maple syrup and honey, they are similar, different but still similar. So we're going to add just a few drops. Just to make it a little bit sweet. And this is the perfect treat for you to have maybe after dinner. You want something sweet, or at night, but you're not exercising a lot after dinner, or at night, but you want something sweet. So this will be perfect because it's very low calories. Now we're getting a bit of blueberries, and I'm just going to put a couple in each. You can see how it looks here. A couple in each of them. And I also have these summer fruits here. These ones are frozen. I usually use them for my smoothies, but they have a blend of different frozen fruits. So I'm just going to put a few as well. So this needs to go in the freezer for 3 hours for it to solidify. So it's done. I'm gonna show you here. How gorgeous does it look? It looks amazing. Hopefully it will taste as good as it looks. So I'm gonna put it in the freezer for 3 hours, and then I'm gonna show you how it looks and hopefully how it tastes. Speak to you soon. Oh, by the way, later tonight we're having an Insta Live on coping strategies, how to cope with infertility. So it's at 8 o'clock tonight. So fingers crossed, we'll have lots of people attending, and by then I will be able to tell you as well if this amazing dessert is as tasty as it looks.